Hey traders, David Frost, LazyGapTrader.com. You're looking at a potential live trade. We're looking for EW, Edwards Life Sciences, to come into $101.29. If we hit that level, we might pierce through it by a little bit, but that's my buy level. I'm expecting a very, very strong level of support down at 101.29. The market, or Edwards Life Sciences, EW, should get a pretty nice, healthy bounce off that level. That's my expectation. This is one of the morning gap trades that was sent out to my members at 9 o'clock in the morning, Eastern Standard Time, 30 minutes before the markets even opened. We're in the second 10-minute candle of the day, and we should get EW to come into this level. It's close enough where the market, or EW, should be drawn to this level like a magnet and have a price reaction from this level in the other direction. This is what I teach in my course at Lazy Gap Trader. I teach traders why this occurs. I teach traders why stocks are drawn to certain levels, and once they are, they generally will have a price reaction in the other direction. Sometimes they're for small scalp trades, sometimes they're for longer trades, and I teach a method in my course where we can take advantage of both. With Edwards Life Sciences, as long as we can come in the next couple of minutes here to 101.29, we should get a pretty healthy bounce off that level. That's my expectation. We'll see what happens. As long as we break 102, it's going to happen. So I'm going to stay with it. Let's see what happens. In my course, I teach two gap trading strategies. The first one are the morning gap trades. That's what you're looking at here. Look where Edwards Life Sciences closed yesterday, all the way up around $114 and change yesterday, getting hit pretty healthy at the open today. We're down over 12 bucks, and we're going to pick out a level where the stock should have a bounce within pennies of 101.29, at least within 25, 50 cents maximum, but I don't even think it's going to get down that much. So we're coming in as here it comes. It's going to hit there. It's coming. It's going to come quick. It's going to happen right about now. So 101.29, I've got my order in. You can see the line peeking through. There it is. Okay. I'm in. Okay. Edwards Life Sciences, I'm in at 101.29. We should get a bounce off this level, and it should come relatively quickly. I'm going to look for at least this stock to get up to 102, I'm going to say 102 and a quarter. I'm going to look for almost $1 out of the first half. Then what I'm going to do, in fact, I have to put an order in, so bear with me here. Okay. I'm going to look for 102 and a quarter. Half the position's going to be taken off the table. The other half I'm going to hold, and I'm going to see if we get the real bounce I'm looking for. I'm looking for really a few bucks out of this on the second half of the trade, but I want to make sure that I book a profit, and as soon as it hits 102.25, I'm going to have a break-even stop in, so I'm not going to let the trade go against me. There's no way this turns into a losing trade as long as I have the first half off the table. Right now, I should have a break-even stop in anyway, but now I'm distracted because I'm talking to you, and hold on a second. Okay, I've got a break-even stop. I'm not going to let this trade go against me. I'm going to let it go. We should get 102 and a quarter out of this trade at minimum. Okay, that's my minimum profit target for me on this trade. I've given out to my members minimum profit targets in the email that goes out at 9 o'clock in the morning, and here we come. As long as we can get above 102, it's going to pop. That's my expectation. Let's see what happens. We're at 101.85. There it goes, 101.89, 93. Come on, we'll get to 102. There's no question. I mean, this level down here at 101 and change is a very strong support level. This is what I teach my members that have taken my course at Lazy Gap Trader. They learn exactly why this works. Here we go. Okay, let me see if I can get my 102 and a quarter. I'm going to explain more about this in a second. I'm just focused on getting out of the first half of the position, which makes it a risk-free, emotionless trade as long as I can book the profit. I've got it. There it goes. I'm out. Okay. 102.25. I've booked almost $1 on the first half of the trade. Now I've got the break-even stop in, and what's going to happen is I'm just going to let it ride, and I'm going to trail the stop up accordingly if the stock or as the stock rises higher. Everything that you're seeing and hearing me discuss is taught in my course at Lazy Gap Trader. I teach traders which stocks this works the best with, why, what type of volume are we looking for, what type of gap higher or lower are we looking for. Speaking of which, what happens is stocks that are gapping higher or lower at the open create an opportunity. The opportunity for us as traders is when we can identify a specific price level where these stocks will first be drawn to like a magnet and then have a price reaction from in the other direction. And in my course, I teach traders everything they need to know in order to do these gap trades successfully. And what happens is they learn why this happens. They learn why these certain price levels are important to these stocks. And once they do learn that, they have a different outlook on the trade. They have an added confidence that once these price levels are hit, they have some kind of, not a total relaxation, certainly, because trading is stressful. There we go. Look at this. But they have a different level of comfort that these price levels are going to produce the price reaction in the other direction. So it takes some of the stress away from the trade, some of the emotion away from the trade. Look at this. We're at 103. Now remember, we entered the trade at 101.29. We're already above 103 on this trade. That's almost a $2 bounce as I speak on the second half of the trade. So I have half my position where I'm up very, very nicely. I'm looking for more. And what'll happen is, and I teach this in my course where I have a whole video module on how to turn trades like this into risk-free, emotionless trades, allowing us to squeeze the most profit as possible out of these trades. If you trail a stop behind a stock like this where you already have booked a profit, you let the market decide when the trade is over. Maybe we get to 103.5, maybe we get to 104, maybe we get to 105. But what I'm going to do is let the market decide when the trade is over by trailing my stop behind the trade. If we can get above this candle's high, you're going to see a pop higher pretty rapidly. So what I mean by that is the second 10-minute candle of the day, if we can get above the high of this candle, which we're very close to right now, you'll see the stock shoot up another leg higher, probably get over 104. Let's see what happens. I'm going to stay with you. This video is a little longer than I'd like it to be. It was a live trade. I like these to be very quick, but because of the magnitude of the bounce we're getting, look, here we go. There we go. It's going to get up over 104. Watch this. Here it comes. Now, I'm trailing the stop behind this, so the market will take me out at some point, but I'm already, forget the break-even stop, I already have a stop well in the money on this trade, and if we can get above 104, we might even get to 105. We'll see what happens, but this thing's going to rip. Here we go. 104. Look at that. There it goes. Here comes the rip. Okay, look at this. Are we going to get to 105? If we get to 105, I'm going to take it off the table. Let's see. 104.50, 104.45, close enough. This is a tremendous trade. We don't get these every day, and that's why I teach the strategy in my course on how to take advantage of trades that rip higher like this, where we can take advantage having at least half the position still in our pocket and having the other half as profits in our pocket. Everything you're seeing and hearing me discuss is taught in the course at Lazy Gap Trader. I teach traders everything they need to know in order to do this day in, day out, every day. Look at this, 103, well, look at this, 104.75. This is a tremendous trade. If we get to 105, I'm going to take it off the table. I mean, I just can't let that go. That's a tremendous trade. All right, my stop is now at 104.25. So we'll see what, that's a trailing stop. 104.25, if I get stopped out, so be it. If we can get up to 105, the stop's going to move up. Here we go. Look at this trade. It's unbelievable. I love these trades. We get these not every day, but we get these quite a bit, more than you would think, because we do catch the low of the day on occasion. Here we go. It's going to hit 105. 104. Just missed it. Okay. We get these trades that rip higher like this. We catch the low of the day, not every day, but we do catch the low of the day more than you would think. And when we do, we get an opportunity to at least get half the trade with these large gains. And it certainly makes for a tremendous day. And here we go. It's going to make another. Look at that. I'm out. I took 105. I just couldn't help myself. That's fine. So I'm going to wrap the video here. You saw a live trade where I took a stock from 101.29 all the way up to 105, having booked a profit of almost $1 on the first half of the trade, and then all the way up to 105 on the second half of the trade. Everything you saw here and everything you heard me discuss here is taught in my course at lazygaptrader.com. If you want to learn how to do this for yourself each and every day, learn how we calculate the level of 101.29. Anybody that's taken my course was able to calculate the same exact price level where the stock would find support at 101.29. I'm David Frost, Lazy Gap Trader. Thanks for tuning in, folks.